Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome. We are live waiting for the football to kick off, of course. It is Real Sociedad versus Manchester United. Away leg being played in Turin. How ironic that is. I don't know why they've done home and away legs for European football this year. I think it should just be contested over the one game, seeing as some teams won't be able to go to certain venues, but there we go. Anything for a bit more TV advertisement? I'm going to presume we're on BT Sport 1. Which we are on BT Sport 1. Very nice. Okay. Let's turn that down. Hopefully all doing well. The lineup today. It's a strong lineup. It is a strong lineup. A few players in there. Eric Bay's back in. How convenient. Eric Bay's back. He plays him today when we're in what should be a meaningless game. And I do think the Europa League's a meaningless game. I don't want to be in this competition. I don't think we got the squad quality to win it either. So, you know, what's the point of going to the semi-final and the final just to balls it up and just cost yourself league points? I mean, I just wouldn't be doing that. Just put my socks on. A little bit unfair on Sociedad, really, isn't it? Both teams away is a little bit of a joke. They got strong players there. They've got Januzaj, Yazabal. They've got Januzaj. They've got great players. David Silva. They got good players. Move this over here. Let me get the comments up. Hold on. Fall Guys is coming to Xbox. Nice. It's irrelevant now. What score am I going for? I went for a 1-1. I went for a 1-1. They've got some good players. Merino, Isaac, Monreal, Eloramendi, Zabeldia, Ramiro in goal. It's a strong team. And we had to go strong. I'm glad that Martial wasn't fit enough to travel because I think he would have balls things up. There's Harry Maguire, the bloody twat. At least we've got European referees. At least they can bloody referee a game. Not like our bloody English ones. They're rubbish. Maybe Dan James can get in behind today. I don't know. I don't know why they're banging on. I'd rather play Dan James than Martial because at least he bloody does a bit of running. Maybe we'll get to see Diallo today. It'll be fucked if he is because I ain't got a picture for him on the bench. Let's go. We ain't gotta go to work. We need a positive start here, lads. Come on, positive. None of this waiting 44 minutes to get in the game. Quick, let's first half go in the lead, or even at 0-0 still, and let's make the team play. Let's make the opposition play in the second half. Let's make him play. Let's not. What is Tellez doing? Oh, he got blocked. Oh, stop banging on about bloody Tellez about big games. He was never brought in to be a first team left back. You don't spend £16 million on a first team player. You need to spend more than that if you want to improve your position, not £16 million. Sorry. If he wanted Tellez, oh my God, Bay's made a mistake, and of course that's going to happen. There's the ring rust I'm talking about. That's going to happen. Bloody hell, Januzaj nearly bloody got it in already. Pissing it up the wall. Here's the thing, right? The problem is, because we play our first team so much, and there's never, ever any rotation apart from the positions of players in the team, when you bring players back in, like Eric Bailly, who hasn't played for about 2 or 3 months, he hasn't played, well, maybe not 2, about a month, about 6 weeks, you bring him back into a European game. Oh my God, Rashford's in! Rashford! Oh! Rashford. Here's Bruno. Ah, bloody hell. 2 minutes in and both teams had a chance. This is the game. This is European nights we like. Shitting European Thursday night. Come on, no! They're in! Oh, good save by Dean. Good save by Dean Henderson there. We're in the shit. 2 minutes in and we conceded 2 chances. We keep playing like this, we'll have conceded 90 changes. Shocking defending by Eric Bailly and Maguire, because once again we play the same players game after game after game, and they're not used to playing with each other. I'm sorry, but you can't just drop Eric Bailly in when and if you feel like it and expect him and Maguire to have a good game. If you give them a run of games, then they'll play well. But the minute we stop playing Lindelof and Maguire is when you'll see the defence improve in these sort of games. Until we change that, there's no need. The front players will play well together, because that's all we ever play. All we ever play is a rotation of the same 3 players. The same 3 players, that's all we ever play. It's the back line which is going to suffer today, because we got 2 players in there. 2 players that never ever play. That don't get enough game time, even to come on the bench. You know, we don't make. There's an opportunity in Premier League games to make three substitutions, and we make 1 or 2, but too late. Let's make 3 substitutions. Give some of these players game time, so when we rely on them to come in for these European or Cup games, they're not going to be completely out of sync. They're going to know what the fuck's going on. I know Harry Maguire is Ollie's love child. That's fine. You don't need to sub him off. Just sub off Lindelof, you know, if you're winning. But the problem is we're never winning to make a defensive change. We're never winning. We always have to make an offensive change in Premier League games because we cock it up the wall. Always cock it up the wall. All we do is cock it up the wall. And now we're talking about the academy. Who have we actually, you know, are any of our academy players we produced recently of the top quality? Top quality? Is Rashford the top quality? No, not for me. Rashford is a great player, but he's not of world class. He's only young, but he's very, very inconsistent. And I'll tell you why he's inconsistent. Because he's always shifted across the front 3. The front 3, we need someone who's going to play left, someone down the middle, someone who can play right. Maybe a substitute who can play left or right, and a sub who can play striker. Stop all of this, oh, well, you know what, Rashford's going to play there today, and, well, Martial's going to play there today. If it were me today, Greenwood would be centre forward, move Rashford to the left, and play Dan James over on the right. Why does Dan James get to play left mid when that's Rashford's position and he's on the pitch? Play Dan James out of position on the right-hand side. We normally have, most games we have one winger completely out the game anyway. So why does it matter if Dan James is out? And it looks like Dan James actually is on the right-hand side at the moment and Rashford is on the left. And I don't know where Greenwood is. Greenwood's just sort of floating around everywhere. Alive again. Right, come on, lads. 6 minutes in here. We've had a good start. A good start. The positive start. Go on, Scotty. That's it. Get in there, son. Now, Scotty, go forward. Rashford is playing on the left, and it looks like Greenwood's actually down in centre forward, which is good. I do like that. Rashford's cocked it up. Bruno's there. Oh. Are my comments broken? Are there no comments coming through? Can anyone confirm if the comments are broken? Because I wasn't seeing them before. They're not broken, I don't think. You keep stream on. Fall Guys is coming to Xbox. A year too late. Too irrelevant now. Hello, Windy. Oh no. Sociedad coming forward here. I do think something's wrong on my YouTube chat. Shout out to anyone who's watching. I know Emily's watching, so shout out to you. Here to watch me rant about Manchester United. Again, I don't think my chat's working. It's not refreshing, so I can't actually see if anyone's chatting along or not. I don't know if it's working. I might have to put the chat on my bloody tablet here. I think it should have been a one-off game. I don't think they're too. There can't be two bloody halves of a neutral game. Come on now. See, my chat isn't working on here. And I don't know why. It's not. Only works when I refresh the page. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened, no. All I know is my chat's broken. That's it. I have to put my chat here or something and just read it off that. I don't even think chat's working normally. What is wrong with YouTube chat? Hold on. Take a knife. I've got my knife. You said you're a fucking dingbat, you know that. Okay. And my obsessive stutter. I'm back, people. I'm back. I've got food. I've got food. I had to get food. Hey, Emily. Yeah, that just confirms that my YouTube chat is broken as hell. Because that match just didn't even show on there, so I don't know what's happening with that, but it seems to be working on me. Maybe I need to completely exit off the thing. Here's Greenwood. Ball in. Oh, good clearance. Good clearance, that is. What have I just done? Pop out chat. I've got food as well. Chicken and chips. Don't really want it on my new keyboard. Tottenham has scored. Son. Who cares about Scotland? Scottish football, it's crap. There's teams in the Championship that are better than Save Your Son. I mean, it'll probably be cold, but there we go. Januzaj ball in. God. Oh! Clear the ball, Harry! Thank you. You know what? This is a game where I might take a 0-0. It might be a boring game, but I'd take a 0-0. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I want a goal. I thought we were at home. We need some away goals. I'm back from my shower and is there VAR? I think so. McTominay's in! Oh. Bruno. Screaming and shouting. Ah, ah. Bit of lettuce. Good, get your vegetables in, kids. Get your vegetables in. Here we go. Apologising for the bloody swearing again. Who cares if they're bloody swearing? We're all adults. Shouldn't be letting your kids watch football like this. It's torture. Shouldn't be letting no children under the age of 18 watch Manchester United play. They'll be mentally scarred. They'll be needing to see a psych. They need to see a counsellor about how bad it is. What are they talking about? Robbie Savage thinks that Scott McTominay has been one of Manchester United's best performers. Does he watch this fucking shit every week? The positional mistakes in defence from Scott McTominay, and he thinks he's one of our best players. God, if that's the case, then we really are screwed. We're gone. We might as well give up now. Who did I go for the first scorer? I went for Rashford. Rashford was my prediction. And I went for a 1-1. Which wouldn't be bad. As long as we can get at least one away goal and not lose, I'll be happy. Hello, Simply Burnt. Tomato. Poor pass there. Got grit in the eye. That's not good. Do I know Louis Donovan? Not personally, but we banned him. I do know I banned him, yes. Go on, Bruno. Play the ball. Rashi! Of all places, he puts in front of the bloody goalie. What an idiot. Oh, my God. Are we going to have to induct Rashford into the Village Idiot Club again? He got him banned 3 days from playing any games. Jesus Christ. Poor guy. Big opportunity missed there. Rashford, the Village Idiot version, is back again. This is what I mean with our players. We got players like Rashford and Martial, supposed top quality players. He's in front of the goal, and what does he do? He puts it right at the bloody goalkeeper. Good, just bang it up in the air, roof of the net. He keeps it on the floor, and then just is David Silva playing? He is. Should be bloody scoring there. Not good enough. It's not bloody good enough. I'm sorry. Oyarzabal's playing, yep. And you know what's going to be in the papers tomorrow morning? Marcus Rashford racially abused. There we go. He's going to get abused. It'll be another player getting abused. Which is disgusting, but at the end of the day, if you're a top quality player, you wouldn't be missing that opportunity. We expect too much of our players. A lot of people think all of our players are world class. Rashford, Martial, no. Pogba, no. Pogba's not world class. It was when he came here, not anymore. He spent 4 years here. About 2 of those years he's been injured. And the other 2 years, we've had hit and miss performances. He's not a world-class player. He's a game changer, but he's not a world-class player. We've only got one world-class player, maybe two at this team, and that's David De Gea and Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes being the cert, De Gea on the crisp. You know, we're in the shit. We ain't got any world-class players in this club really anymore. We could have had a world-class player in the summer. Could have had Jadon Sancho if we'd have paid. If it was up to me, would I have put Henderson goalkeeper? Yes, because it's a cup game. He's the cup goalkeeper. For me, Henderson plays the whole way through this competition. If he's the cup goalkeeper, he should play. I can't remember who we played in the Europa League final. Like when we beat Ajax. Was it Romero or was it David De Gea? I can't remember. If it were me, I would have played Romero. But I think we might have dropped him for De Gea. Sancho's rubbish. He's better than what we got now. Which is nothing. We don't have a right winger. And he's not rubbish. Probably overhyped and maybe not overrated, overpriced for what he is, because he's an English homegrown talent And all English players will always be more money because you have to declare so many English players in your Premier League team. Otherwise, you can't compete. Which is why we've still got the likes of Lee Grant and Phil Jones sitting at his club. If Phil Jones leaves, another English player has got to come in. If Jesse Lingard leads, we're probably going to need another English player to come in. Which should be easy. We should be getting in, if Lingard leaves, we should be getting in Jack Grealish. But, there we go. I don't think it will happen. Go on, Scotty. Go on, Dan. Scotty, just have a bang, mate. Ball in from Bruno. Rashi. Oh. No movement. No movement from Rashford at the back post. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Without Grealish, Isaac nearly got in there. Without Grealish, Villa would not be a Premier League team, and they wouldn't have Ollie Watkins, and they wouldn't have they wouldn't probably have a lot of players that they brought in, or a lot of players that are in that team. A lot of them probably would have left. McGinn could have gone. I'd take McGinn at Manchester United. He's a CDM. I'd take McGinn. There's a few Aston Villa players I'd take. I'd take McGinn. I'd take Ollie Watkins. Proper goal scorer. Proper goal scorer. I would take possibly Tyrone Mings at a push. Don't know who else I'd take. One of their wingers, maybe. There's a lot of players I'd take from Villa, just for squad players. Better than what we got here. How many chances have we had? About 4 or 5. About 4 or 5 chances, I'd say. Some of them half chances, some of them actual chances. Rashford's been at the end of all of them, and how many has he scored? None. People always moan at me and say, oh, why do you always have a go at Rashford? Because I do. Because in these big games, he doesn't turn up. Go on, Lassie! Oh. At least Rashford makes runs. Those runs that Rashford makes is what we missed at the weekend against West Brom. Martial does not run unless he's on the ball. And that, for me, get him on the bench. Don't bloody bring him on. I don't want to see him start anymore. You've had your chance. You're out. I feel a bit sorry for him because he was our striker. He's been moved to winger again because we got Cavani in. But again, his off-the-ball movement sucks. You can't have a winger who doesn't move. I'm 3-0 up. Bruno! Yes! Bruno! 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 The Portuguese magnifique! Ollie's not celebrating. He's pissed off with Rashford. Poor defending from Villarreal. Oh, calamitous defending from the defenders there. Calamitous defending. That's the goalkeeper. That'd be like De Gea, Maguire and Lindelof all running for the same ball, which will probably happen in this shitball team. Oh, we've done it. We've broken the deadlock. Monreal, no chance, mate. No chance, Monreal. Bruno Fernandes involved in 51 goals in a year for one team. And you're telling me he's just a penalty merchant? Are you mad? Are you mad? Oh my God. You just don't watch. Anyone who says he's a penalty merchant, just don't watch football. You don't watch football. I'm sorry. You don't watch it. You just watch the highlights. You don't actually watch games. You just watch the highlights. You just watch the highlights. Oh, look, there's Bruno scoring a penalty. How can we lose 6-0? We've just scored a goal. So your prediction's wrong already. How can we lose 6-0 when we've already scored a goal? Bruno's just scored. Sorry to piss on your bonfire, but we've already scored. You'll lose 6-1. Yeah, okay. Are you watching the game? Are you seeing how crap Sociedad have been at the moment? Are you watching the game? How's Monreal even still playing football? He must be about 80 now. It won't be 9-0. No way. Bale scored for Tottenham. 2-0. Why are we checking the goal for onside? Of course it was onside. I've got chicken and chips. And a bit of salad. Go on, Scotty. Well won. Drawing the foul. I don't mind that, drawing the foul. A lot of people have a thing against drawing the foul. Say, oh, it's dirty play. It's not. I'm over the moon again. I wasn't when Rashford was playing shit. When we play well, I'll praise the team. When we play like donkeys, and we miss opportunities, I'll have a go. Bloody hell, imagine if this went in. Bloody 40 yards out. Oh, Maguire at the back. Nearly got there. When is Maguire going to score an own goal? I don't think he hasn't scored any own goals for Manchester United. Lindelof has, though. Oh, Victor, the Swedish fridge. I'll take it. I don't care how the goals come, as long as they come. In 10 years' time, no one's going to remember how you won your league. They're going to remember if you won it. By nook or by crook. Bay's playing. Yeah, miraculously, he's fit. He wasn't fit to play at the weekend, but he's fit to play now. In a bloody meaningless game. Why haven't we bloody rested him for Newcastle? I'd say Newcastle's going to be tougher than this game. At least if we do get the shit up, if we do fuck this one up, then we do have an opportunity for a second chance at it. You don't have a second chance against Newcastle, do you? People remember how Leicester won the league. I couldn't tell you how Leicester won the league. I'll tell you how Leicester won the league. By playing well. They played good football, did Leicester. When Blackburn won the Premier League, does anyone remember how Blackburn played? No, but they'll go in the history books for winning the Premier League. After a certain period of time, the way you win games doesn't matter, because no one will remember. I've always liked the Spanish language. Yes, Blackburn won by a fluke. How do you know that? You weren't even old enough to watch Blackburn win the league. If I'm not old enough, you're not old enough either. And don't say you've watched Premier League years on Sky Sports, because that's not a true representation of the league. In order to give a valid point on how a team plays, you have got to watch that team play at least half their games in that season. You can't watch 1 or 2 games and make your mind up on certain players or certain players' ability. You've watched every 30... You haven't won. You haven't. I'm sorry. You haven't. They probably wouldn't have that on YouTube. But that was in 2016. I'm talking about a 10 or 20 years' time. You're not going to remember that. Clear that ball, Wan-Bissaka. Clear that ball. Ba 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 da ba da bum. Positionally at the moment, we look like we're set up in a 4-4-2. It looks like Rashford's on the left, on the right. Mason Greenwood's on the left. And we got 2 sort of centre forwards like Dan James and Bruno Fernandes. Can I come on the plane with United? I fancy a holiday to Spain. Did you know York City beat United 3-0 many... But no one remembers that now. No one gives a shit. (6-1) to Tottenham. Could be. They are playing Wolfsburg, so they're not a great team, are they? Thing is, right, I'd take a 1-0 today. Well, United finishing the Premier League, I think second. Well, I was discussing this with someone the other day. It depends on how we play. But it won't matter. If Manchester United did some fluke or did by knock or by crook win the Premier League this season, no one would remember it. Oh, but they lost to Tottenham 6-1. Nobody talking about that because we won the league. Regardless of where Tottenham finish, if we finish above Tottenham, we've had a better season than them, which makes us a better team. They might have beaten us on the night, but it doesn't make them a better team, does it? One result is irrelevant. Just playing in the middle of the park now, both teams. Your point's invalid because Ipswich aren't a better team and weren't a better team at the time from Manchester United. If a big team beats a lesser team, then of course they're a better team. Of course they are. League position will tell you who's better than who. At the moment, Manchester United are the second best team in the league. Not Liverpool, not Chelsea, not necessarily the best squad in the league, but the best team is Manchester United. But it wasn't a fluke, was it? You know, a fluke, not a fluke, a surprise result would have been Ipswich beating United 9-0, which didn't happen. But even if they did, it doesn't matter. Oh my god, I thought we bloody concerned. How do watch-alongs work? Does the overlay automatically change, or do you need to I have to manually change it. Which is why I watch it at the computer rather than on the TV. I don't think you can make it automatically change. What is Rashford doing? He's on the left-hand side of the pitch. Greenwood's on the right-hand side, literally waving his hands up in the air, going, pass to me, cross to me. And Rashford does a few step-overs and loses the ball. Selfish play. It's not like he was in a position to score either. That's that finished. Oh no, I've dropped my knife. I'll take that down half time. Can bring me keyboard back forward now. Might have a bit of trifle later as well. A little bit of trifle. Isaac, go on, Scotty, get in there a bit quicker. Loose. Greenwood. Go on, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Oh, apologies. Go on, Rashi. Go on, Rashi, you're there. Their fullbacks are slow. Fullbacks are very slow. Rashford's got them for dinner. "36 goals between Fernandes and Rashford this season. In all competitions. Not much to commentate on at the moment. It's dried up a bit, the game. 42 minutes in here. Ball in. Maguire tries to get his head on it. Here's Fred. Rashford. Ball in. Cleared. I asked about fouled. Other day I saw I'm about to sign for United. I'm an 87 overall centre back, 6'6", worth 98 million, and they're offering me 100 grand a week, 180 grand a week rather. The other day I saw Norwich City do a watch along, as they defo were not educated in PCs, and the score managed to change as soon as the goal scored. I don't know how. But probably people, you know, behind the camera. You know, the people in front of the camera don't have a clue, but with those sort of people, with Norwich City doing a watch along, they would have someone behind the camera who knows what they're doing. Greenwood. Why is Rashford not running into the box? We're going to have to go back to him again. Am I going to be the future Maguire or Van Dijk for United? I mean, I wouldn't want to be the future the Maguire for United, would you? Bantered? You'd be bantered. Oh, 6:30 kickoff on the weekend for United Newcastle on BT Sport. Exactly. Look at Arsenal Fan TV. All their attacker behind there. Robbie doesn't know how to set up live streams, does he? Robbie Lyle, or Ty, or Lee Gunner. That's the what's his name? Lumos and all that lot that do that for Arsenal. Tao. There's a bloke behind the camera. I can't remember what his name is. I think he's run out of his spray paint. The referee's run out. He's forgot to bring a new coat along. I like Ty. I don't think he's deluded. He is bloody deluded. Well, he's a positive fan, isn't he? But some of the things he says are ridiculous. Blaming losses on referees and the weather. Go on, Dan James. This is a chance for Dan James here. Good pass from Dan James. Half time. No added time for that half. Wow. I can't see. There's nothing wrong with being. There's being a positive fan. There's being a deluded fan. Blaming a loss on the referee is being deluded. The referee didn't lose you the game. The reason you lost the game is because he was shit. The football channels would not exist. This includes, well, that's the BBC, isn't it? The BBC have all those people that know how to do that. Wolves versus Leeds. Do you think tech support for football stuff earn as much as the presenters? Of course they bloody don't. It's not the tech support that bring the. It's not the tech support who make people watch Match Today, is it? Not tech support who get people to watch Arsenal Fan TV. It's the presenters. The people behind the camera are never as well paid as... I mean, don't get me wrong, they're probably paid a considerable amount, but not as much as the actual stars take. Presenters can't do their job without tech support. Well, no, that's very, very true. That's very true, but unfortunately, that's just not the way the world works. I'm going to take my plate downstairs. I will be back in 2 ticks. 2 ticks. In the morning. Is there Crimo tonight? Possibly, I don't know yet. Everyone should be equal, but depends on the category. So sports, all even. Text speed a shame. Text speed link does not work. Link for what? What link are you on about? What link are you on about? My PC link? I don't know. Probably because it's not available there anymore. Yeah, the link doesn't work anymore. I need to take it out. Because they don't sell the machine anymore. Do. Think it's discontinued? Probably. They got a new model out now, haven't they? Hmm. 3-0, yeah. Who's Spurs? Europa finalists? I don't think so. That's not an actual player, so... What are my finalists? Leicester, I don't really know who's in the competition, to be honest. If I stream, I do stream PC games. Milan, maybe. Rashford should be doing better in these chances. What type of games were you trying for? I'd play anything, mate. I'll give anything a go. I'll give anything a go, apart from sleeping with a bloke, because that really does not interest me. Play Risk. Oh, I don't know if I can get into Risk. It's another long-term game, isn't it? It takes a lot of time to get into, and I'm not really one. You know, I've got FIFA for that. I've got FIFA for my really into game. I haven't really seen much about Risk. I'd have to look into it. I'd have to look into Risk. Yeah, very funny, George. Very funny. You think I'm gonna? You think I'm that stupid to read that out? It's very easy. I'm sure it is. George Gillen. Adverts for Alexa. I couldn't really give a toss about what Alexa's doing, to be honest. I just want the second half to come on. I'm going to have a nap. I'm going to have a nap for the second half. Brawl Hala. I've never seen it. What's it about? Bloody hell. Mason Mount's in the bloody advert. Hello, Hugo. Henry says you should do real life football videos. Do I look like someone who plays football in real life? No. An epic platform fighter for up to 8 players, online or locally. Try casual, free-for-alls, ranked matches, or invite. I'll see. I think I might have seen that on Steam earlier, actually. I'm going to be playing, well, once I finish the first one, Little Nightmares 2. Whether or not it'll be on stream or not, I don't know. Probably will be. I don't know whether I'll get that on PC or Xbox, so I'm not too sure yet. I love me now. I love me now. It's like Smash. You liked the video? Thank you. The draft was good. I liked it, but you could improve it at the start by showing all the transfers that happened. But yeah, I read through the end of the transfers. So you're saying that you don't believe that I made the transfers? It's just going to add extra things to all the draft, isn't it? It's just going to add extra. It's going to make the video about half an hour long. Well, here's this team, and we've set them up like this. Even though EA will move all the players back eventually anyway, because they're cheating. The draft changes nothing, because the game doesn't allow you to do it. The concept is great. Execution on FIFA is impossible. What's my most recent Steam game you played? What was the last game I played on PC? Ooh. Would have been Visage. Or Visage, whatever you call it. I think if you were to do the European talent map, well, we can try that. What's going on here? Arsenal vs Benfica will be a big game. Leicester Slavia Prague is on ESPN. Guessing I don't play the only game I really play is FIFA. The game I play the majority of the time is FIFA, and that's not on PC. Boring game. It started off well for the first half an hour. The last 15 minutes a bit of a bore, I'll be honest. I'll sit back up for the second half. Oh, Filger, bloody Pulse goes. Oh, they're going to get back into the game. Shut up, bloody Paul. Chat's got again. There we go. No sobs. What's the ref doing? Is he having a heart attack or something? He's pointing to his chest. Ah. And we're off. Second half. This will be interesting. It'll be an interesting half of football. Ball out of play here. Tellez looking. What's he done to his hair? Looks like the cat scratched down his head. There's a Luda on the ball. Throw in for Sociedad. He has a ball. Good block, Wan-Bissaka. Uh-oh. Good header from Bailly. Oh, Jesus. There's a game like Minecraft, but more tactical. Every organism in Eco exists as part of a detailed simulation. A description or disruption in one species can have a cascading effect on the planet. Chop down all the trees and the habitats for creatures will be destroyed. Pollute rivers with mining waste and your farms will be poisoned and die. The ecosystem supplies the resources you and your community will need to stop the meteor. Manage your pollution, mining waste, hunting, and resource collection to balance your... And what's that game called? What is that game called? Eco, I see. Offside. Nabon's back. At dead of night. It's a gorgeous game. I'll have to write these down. Go on, Eric. Get there. Go on, Eric. Yes, Eric. Not scary. I don't mind scary. We've played scary here before. Not very well, but we've played it. You have to make the right choices, as for example, lighting a campfire can set off smoke, and that's bad for the environment. Well, just don't light the campfire then, innit? Find another source of fire. Use an oil lamp. Good block there from Maguire. See, Maguire's playing better today. I've written it down. I've got it. I'll put it on. You know what? If it puts you at ease, I'll put it. Remind me at the end of the stream to put it on my Steam wish list. I can't do it now because I can't open Steam up. But remind me at the end. Actually, I might be able to get it up. Hold on. Eco. Is this one you're on about? Yes, I think so. That's the one you're on about. It's in early access. How do I put it in my wish list? Oh, there we go. And what's the other one called? At Dead of Night. I don't know if that's on PC. At Dead of Night. This one. Survival horror. It's not scary. Okay. Doesn't seem it, does it? Actually, it doesn't look like there's any monsters on there. Add it to the wish list. Any games you do want me to see, of course, do just let me know. And I'll put them down. I mean, I'm not going to say I'll be able to play all of them. Ori and the Will of Wisps is good as well. Yeah, I think I've played the Ori games, though. I think I've played all of them before. Any suggestions, you know, as long as I haven't played it, I will put it on my list. And, you know, because we can't play Minecraft all the time. Even if I sit there at the weekend and, you know, bang one out and put it up as a series. You know, put it up whenever I've got a time to put it up. I can do that as well. Second one came out 2020. I played that one as well. Another free kick here for Man United. Dan James not happy. They're all free on the Xbox Games Pass, and most games on the Games Pass I've played. Got to make the most. I tell you what, Xbox Live now. Haven't played Hollow Knight. Xbox Live has gone up to $120 a year. Or you can go on their Ultimate Pass, which is I think is $11.99 a month, which is what I'm on. But £120 a year for Xbox Live. When I first started getting Xbox Live was $40 a year. Then up to $50, then $60. Now it's bloody double. It's on Steam. Good delivery. Ooh. Gone, Fred. Why does Fred run like a pansy? He runs with his arms out in the air like that, like bloody Raheem Sterling. Ooh. Rashford never goes in for the header. Never. He might as well not have knees. He might as well just have peg legs. Foul from Dan James. Oh, God. Do you think Fall Guys will be free for people who have life? No. They should make it. It is coming out on Xbox apparently, but it's too little, too late. You know, the hype from Fall Guys was about a year ago. Well, about what 13, 14 months ago. Well, no, not 9, 10 months ago rather. The hype's not there anymore. The hype didn't even last for one season in the game, so it just got too samey. Xbox isn't confirmed. It's in the sub. The summer will be a year. It would have been nearly a year of irrelevance for the game. Nearly a year of irrelevance for the game. No one's going to want to play it. No one's going to want to play it. I'm not going to want to play it. I played for nearly 100 hours on PC. I won't need to play it. There'll be nothing different on there. The same old crap, the same old shit maps that I've played over and over again. Some of those maps I've played about 200 or 300 times. Luke Shaw's warming up. Teles looks like he's on the floor, fucked. How do footballers build up so much of a mass of just phlegm in their mouth when they gob it out? It's like the spit of a camel. It's like a few millimeters. Oh God, Martial's warming up. Oh please, please take him off for Dan James. Want to know something? Fire away. Fire away, fire away. Go on, Mason. No foul. These dirty Spaniards. He's just pushed him to the floor, ref. You have any word with him? Don't think he's Spanish, actually. I think he's French. Take it quickly. Here's Rashi. Tries to go all the way. Bay with the shot. Oh my God. If it was rugby's, it might have been through. I saw a Fall Guys tweet last year asking Laserbeam to add Fall Guys to their bio. He obviously ignored. Everyone wanted to play Fall Guys then, didn't they? It was a new game, but a lot of the time with these new games, they come out and unless you make them, you know, unless you bring in new things every week, they fall out of favour. You know, that's how Fall Guys, that's how Fortnite has stayed relevant. They've always fixed glitches and they bring new content most weeks. That's why Apex Legends didn't keep up with Fortnite when it came out, because it took too long to add new content, and by the time it was added, people had given up. Begging for clout. Well, they need it, don't they? They need, you know, games wouldn't be anywhere without the support of their supporters. You know, would FIFA be such a big game that it is now without, you know, YouTubers? Probably not. Which is why I think they get paid. Here's Rashford. Ball across. Dan James. It's offside. Offside for Bruno. VAR's been checked. I think he should have left it for Dan James. He should have left it for Dan. He's off. We don't get to see all the lines that we do in the bloody Premier League. It's just a goal check. You don't see all these bloody lines. Try bully. Well, I've already seen people play bully though, so it wouldn't be the same for me. At least these European referees know what they're bloody doing. We need to get these into the Premier League and get these idiots that we got in the Premier League out. That's what I don't like about VAR. It just disrupts the whole flow of the game. It's a goal! Bruno gets the goal! 2-0 for Bruno. Da 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 da. Bruno showing his class here today. European away games, and he's got himself 2 goals. I think Dan James wanted that for himself, to be fair. I don't think Dan James meant that pass to Bruno. Changing the score now. Updated. He could be the best bet. Well, I've been having a look at Steam games. I've been having a look. I've been browsing. I browse the Xbox market as well. I don't have a PS to obviously browse the PS market. Can't get a bloody PS5 or the proper Xbox, the new Xbox or PS5 for rocking or shit at the moment. Anytime I see them available during the day, literally, they're gone. In fact, there was one point where I could have got one, but I didn't have the money. And I'm not going to go on eBay and pay £700-800 like people are doing, because all people are doing is botting these sites to buy these consoles and selling them for double their value on eBay. Double their value. I'm not paying 800 quid for a console with no exclusives. Are you for real? Switch market. Oh, I'm not sure about playing a Switch game. What was the better goal, first or second? I'd say the first one for me. Actually, no, for the play, I'd go for the second one. Matic has come on for McTominay. McTominay's off. Who's coming on? It was... Oh, Jesus. Nemanya's on. Nemanja Matic. The Serbian beast. Stick with Xbox One, as eventually support will stop. In a few years it'll all be crossplay. It's all crossplay anyways. I don't think it will be. You know, if the new Xbox was there, I'd buy it, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm not so desperate to buy it that I'll pay £700 or £800 on eBay. You know, when it's available, I'll get it, but I'm not that bothered about not getting it, because, you know, it's... There's no exclusives to it. There's a few exclusives for PS, but honestly, not that many. I'm not... PS5 will be back to normal. Yeah, you know, it'll be... Graphically, my Xbox that I've got now, the Xbox One X, isn't that far behind the PS5 or Xbox One Series X. They're both 4K, so I don't think I'll see that much of a difference from them. If there were loads of exclusives, I'd be more avidly hunting one down, but there aren't. There's none. There's none for Xbox. They're all cross-play between PS4 and PS5 and Xbox One and Xbox Series X at the moment, and I think that's because they know there's not enough. You know, there's not enough consoles to go around, so they've got to make them cross-play. You know, with the previous consoles, they weren't cross-play, were they? Because there are no issues getting the bloody consoles out. I think it is a manufacturing issue. I don't think they've made enough consoles to go around. Remember, we've got 7 years worth of more gamers on the market. 7 years worth of more gamers on the market that are going to want this console. We're in a lockdown, so loads of people are going to be on the internet trying to look for them anyway. You know, I think when things in the world start to go back to normal, they can get the production back, and I think I'll be able to get one later in the year. I'm not going to wait for all the Xbox One support to stop, because I do want the new console. I might sound like a cock, but it's bragging right. It's for me to say, look, I've got the new console, you haven't, haha. It's a flex, isn't it? It's a flex. That's why I see these people and like, oh, look at my £100 pair of shoes. But have you got a computer set up worth £3,000? No, you haven't. I do. And there we go. What's more worthwhile? A pair of shoes worth 200 quid or a £3,000 gaming setup? What's going to last you longer? The gaming setup, not the shoes. Tele's foul there. Unlucky. When will I get my first Xbox or PS5? I've paid about $3 with the computer at the time. That was $1,800. 2 monitors were $250 each. That's $500. So that's $2,300. With the keyboard was $200. So that's $2,500. Hold on, we're on an attack here. Hold on. Ball into Rashford. Rashford's 1-on-1. Rashford! Yes! 3-0. Marcus Rashford with the goal. We're all over them. I told you, meaningless game. I'll get me first. What am I totaling up? I got the mic. That was about 100 altogether. So we're on 2,600. The mouse was about 60. So that's what? 2650. With the Xbox and the capture cards. That takes us well over £3,000. Well over £3,000. Good assist there from Fred. Brilliant assist. Rashford there. And that's what Rashford does on that left-hand side. That's why he's got to say to the manager, please, just play me over Anthony Martial on the left-hand side. Because the difference is inseparable. The difference is inseparable. You know, you can't separate the difference. VAR onside. What are we banging on about onside for? Bloody onside. Of course he's bloody onside. Stupid thing. Dean Henderson's happy. He hasn't really had anything to do, has he? Your mouse is 40. I think mine was about 50, 60 at the time. I think I've updated the score, haven't I? I haven't yet. Rashford is a left winger now. He's not a striker, he's a left winger. Mason Greenwood should be playing striker today. Is it going to update the goal? Yes. Mo Keane, what a throwback he is, eh? Bloody well Keane. It's all over now. Might as well really stop watching now, eh? Might as well stop watching. Stop the clock, ref. Stop the clock. Stop the bloody game. Here's Mason. Play across the line, Mason. Yes! Dan James! Dan James scores! He's offside. Oh. I think he might be off there. Dan James nearly bloody missed it. Oh no, Martial's coming on. Oh, God help me. Please take off Dan James or Greenwood. Not Rashford. Not Rashford. Check over. Offside. Great. We've taken off Rashford for bloody Martial. Well, I hope Rashford plays at the weekend and Martial doesn't then. Because Rashford's done nothing wrong to get taken off today. He's had an exceptional game. He's done his job. Now it's time for Martial to actually show that he's worth more than about a packet of biscuits. Time for him to show his worth to the manager, to the coach. Will he? Probably not. But there we go. Is my chat frozen again? No. My chat frozen for a moment. Choo choo choo, come on and do the conga. Do do do, saving life for sure. These are the type of emails that I get from Elgato, right? I'll tell the story. A little bit of Piers Morgan time again. Piers Morgan life story. I bought the Elgato HD, whatever it is, basically the 4K one, which is external rather than internal. I think it's the Elgato 4K 60S Plus. It's an external card like the one I've got now, which is the HD something. 2 goals, 2 while I was away, yes. So I've been I bought this capture card, right? It cost me £394. Cost me a bloody lot of money. About this time about April, May last year, I bought it. And when I brought it, it didn't work on my computer. It wouldn't work at all. It turned on, but it just wouldn't record, and it wouldn't do what I wanted it to do. After a bit of digging over the last year, I found out what the problem was. It was a problem with my firewall. My firewall wasn't letting it send the signal from one app to the other, which I've now sorted. So I think, brilliant. I'll get it back out the box, which it was packed away in, and I'll plug it all into the computer and I'll be able to use it. I'll be able to use it to stream from. Lo and behold, the thing doesn't work. You plug it in, one red light flashes, and then it turns itself off. It's like the circuit board is working, but something else isn't working in it. Again, I've never dropped it, never done anything to it. So I've had to go through Elgato support. They've gone through all sorts of crap with me. They've gone, oh, you need to change the power settings on your computer. Make sure the USB port isn't disabled. And the amount of replies, emails I sent to them to say, look, it's nothing to do with the computer. The wires that I'm using with the new card are all the same wires that I use in my old one. The card does not have any lights on it. It's not showing as it's even registering to be plugged in and on. And that's again, they keep sending me more shitting troubleshooting steps, replying every 3 or 4 working days. And eventually they own up to it and they say, look, we need to check your warranty. Now, I don't even know if I got warranty with it. I don't know if it was anything that was there. I don't normally check warranty on these things because I don't expect them to go wrong until a newer one comes out. They sent me an email today, right? They've just sent it over now. And what does it say here? It says... So it says, thanks for your patience while I work to get back to you on this. I'm escalating your case to our customer service team. Our standard response time is for escalations is 3 to 5 working days. However, due to recent events, there may be an extended response time. We apologise in advance for any inconvenience this may cause and would like to reassure you that your case will be handled with the utmost priority as soon as we are able. We appreciate your understanding during this time. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Imagine if that was my capture card that I actually needed. Thank God I've got this one that I normally use, and I've got a spare as well. But it's just not good. You know, we could have sorted this 6 weeks ago, and I told them what the problem was. They made me draw a diagram on Paint of my computer setup and where everything was plugged in. It's nothing to do with that. Otherwise, the bloody card I got now wouldn't work. And I mean, customer service sometimes. I mean, it's a bloody disgrace. Bloody disgraceful. What the hell's happened to the graphics on the screen? They're frozen. But yeah, it's a little bit of a rant there. At the end of the day, do not use Elgato support. I've used them 3 or 4 times over the last 2 years, and it has taken me weeks to get to the response that I actually wanted, rather than the usual spiel that they send to every customer. It's ridiculous. An absolute joke. Anyway, on a corner kick kit, Alex Tellez. Ball in the box. Cleared easily. Fred. Oh no, Fred. We need a clean sheet here. That'd be brilliant. A clean sheet. Away from home. 3-0 win. Couldn't ask for much more, could you, really? Then I don't mind if we play against them wherever the home leg will be played. And it's, look at Martial doing all the bloody trickery. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't mind if we play the home leg, you know, like idiots, and we let the whole 90 minutes drift, because we've gone in the first leg and we bloody won it. We've done the job. We've done the job, and we've done it away from home, which is brilliant. Got the 3 away goals. You can't see Sociedad in the next leg, you know, wherever that's being played, whether it's over here or in another country, scoring what would be 4 goals to win the tie without us scoring another. I just don't see it. So I think this is game over now. The next leg is a meaningless game. We can even, you know, if Donny van der Beek's available, we can even rest Bruno, you know. Rest of Fred, rest of McTominay, rest of Maguire and Lindelof. Or play Lindelof and Twanzebe and rest Bay and Maguire, the 2 centre-backs that should be playing for this club. But you'll see, on Sunday night, you'll have Harry Maguire next to his Swedish compatriot, Victor Lindelof. Because the manager, I'm actually in genuine belief now that I think the manager thinks it works. I'm in genuine belief that he's actually happy with those 2 centre-backs. I am happy. There's a lot of speculation about a few centre-backs being linked to Manchester United. One that's been heavily linked at the moment. Well, we'll do a career mode. Fuck it, why not? There's only 15 minutes for this to go, so the career mode would start no less than what I would normally start it. So we'll do a bit of career mode later. We'll do a bit of a career mode later as well. Here's career mode. Ball over. Go on, Dan James. Oh, the goalkeeper's come out. Bloody hell. That reminds me of Joe Hart in the bloody Euros 2012 when Ibra scored like the 35-yard overhead kick. I think we played very well today. I think we played very well. This is a good defence. This is actually one of those games that have been good going forwards and going back, which is not very often. It's fine. My DMs are always open on Instagram. You know, are they always open on Snapchat? No, my profile's private. But if I add you there by a slight chance, or on Twitter, you know, you can always access me on there, Instagram and Twitter. I'm on both. If you ever want to chat, then I'm there. I'm there to chat too. You know, I'm an open book. You know, gotta stay loyal to your original fans, and yes, that's that's the reason why I do that. We might as well have a sleep now for the remaining 13 minutes of the game. I'll have a little bit of a nap. Just someone ring me phone. Someone ring me phone when it's done, so I wake up, please. I'm gonna have a nap. I'm gonna have a nap. We've won this game. We won it. I'll have a nap. So, what I send you can actually exactly because I'm a FIFA pro. Ball in here for United. Bruno. Oh. Yanazai's coming off. Porto coming on. And Baron Texia coming on for Isaac. Diallo ain't getting a look in today, and nor is the youngster. I'm not. If they do come on, I'm not doing a sticker for them because I don't have one prepared. There's no point in preparing one because we're never going to see them again this season. Here's Bruno. Here's Dan James. Go on, Dan James. Bang! Oh, good save. Go on, Wan-Bissaka. Not really much to commentate on at the moment. Nothing's happening. It's just being passed around the middle of the park. Foul on Tellez. Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Oh. Mason just wide. Oh my God, Amad Diallo's coming on. Amad Diallo is coming onto the pitch. Matters on for Fernandez. I can do that change. I don't know who Amad's coming on for. Greenwood, I think. Yes. Bruno's off. Move his goals with him. £37 million that bloody kid's cost us. 37 million quid. 37 million. What a joke. Where's Mata? There he is. Greenwood's off as well, but I can't put his replacement there. I'm going to have to make Amad Diallo's thing. He should be on the Premier League website. Yes. He's here. I've got him. No, I've done it for the wrong... Oh, fuck off. Sorry for swearing. Okay. Where are we? Merge down. Diallo. I think that's how you spell his name. Maybe I'll be seeing more of Amad. Who knows? Will I see more of Amad? I couldn't tell you. I want to see what I see. I need one of these duplicated. There we go. Save. When's the cremo tonight? 9 o'clock. Usual time. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Why is there a red circle? Oh shit, hold on. I put the wrong thing up. Hold on. Hold on, please. Hold on. I put the wrong thing up. I've got the wrong layer showing. There we go. It's off now. Dan James is dead. Ooh. And then Lomon will miss the next match, whoever he is. He's a centre back, I think. So the next tie is next week. Don't know what time that is. Is it confirmed yet? Let me see. Let me check and see if it's confirmed. Oh, it's on at 8 o'clock. Brilliant. That means I can watch it. That's the time I want them on. Lucky I'm not on a late shift today, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this game. Under 18's top of the league, that's what we like to hear. Here's Dan James, running. Dan James scores! Daniel James scores for Manchester United to make it 4-0. Dan James gets his goal. He's been good today as Dan James. I've been really impressed. I'd be playing him over Martial at the moment. I really would if it's on that wing. I'd be playing him over Martial. Dan James with a goal. I don't think I've got that many goal things on here, I haven't. You have to duplicate one. Dan James with a goal. Who would have thought it? Dan James, of all players. Dan James. Through the goalkeeper's legs. Close your legs, you dirty slut. Close those legs. Henderson's loving it. He's had an easy game. Henderson gets a 10 out of 10 for me. He ain't put a foot wrong. And now I see what I see. If anyone who's here to come and see me rage today, you've been let down by Solskjaer and the team. We've actually played competently today and not like idiots. We've played very, very well. And I'll tell you why. We haven't let the game drift. And now we can play the Dross players in the second leg. We can play Dan James, we can play Diallo. And if things go shit tits up, then we bottled it. But I think we can play a much weaker team now in the second leg, which is a big advantage for us. It really is, a massive advantage. 4-0, clean sheet. Tellez is holding it in the corner. We're doing well. I think Tellez has had a good game today as well. There isn't really a player I can pick out who's had a bad game. Not really. maybe your players who hadn't played for a while in the first 15-20 minutes a little bit rusty, but apart from that, they've all been very, very good. No complaints today. Maybe Rashford with his finishing could have been a little bit better. Here's Diallo. Go on, Diallo. Play the ball, Rashford. Here's Diallo. Go on, Ahmed. Oh, that's unlucky. Go on, Fred. Fred's been brilliant today. He's been picking out the ball. Look at Mata. Slow as ever. Another player that should be out the door. Don't need him here. Go on, Ahmed. Look at Ahmed. Brilliant link-up play from Ahmed Traore. Or Diallo. He didn't want to be Ahmed Traore. He changed his name to Ahmed Diallo instead. 2 minutes left to go then. He's offside. Minute and a half to go here then, in Turin. Ollie looks happy. Marino. Play the ball. Who's been my man of the match? Bruno Fernandes for me. He's been very, very good today. Ooh. That's it. It's all over. Manchester United 4, Real Sociedad 0. A very impressive display there by Manchester United. Yeah, very, very happy with that. Very, very happy. Again, I didn't think we were going to have too many issues. We had to take it seriously, which is why we picked a pretty strong team. But that's what we needed to do. Go out there, get the job done. And second leg now, you can take it easy. It doesn't matter if you concede a couple of goals. You can play the rest some players for the Premier League. And we will go forward to the next round, which is the most important thing. I'm not going to stay for the press conference or anything, I don't think. I think I'm just going to end it there so we can have an hour's downtime and then come back for career mode later. So thank you all for tuning in. Remember, smash the likes if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, all that good stuff. And I will see you all later in about an hour for career mode at about 9 o'clock, if not a little bit before. But I'll try and schedule it for 9 o'clock for you. Until then, peace out.